Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss the topic of string in Python. So, string in Python. If you are new to the programming world and Python is your first programming language, you might not know what a string is. So, string is nothing but sequence of characters. For example, if I will write ABC, this is a string. If I write Pepcoding, this is also a string. Okay. If I will write A1, B2, C3, this will also be a string. If I will write A space B space C, this will also be a string. Okay, space is also a character in programming languages. So this is a valid string. So these are some example of string, some basic introduction of string. Right now, let's come to the property of string in Python. So like our list in Python, first thing we need to know is that in string we also have forward indexing and reverse indexing as well, like in the list. All right, second thing is that Python does not support mutable strings. Python we have immutable strings. All right, so for example, if I will try to change this string after declaring it, it won't be possible. Okay, we can get some substring for it, or we can perform some other functions with it, but we can't change it. Once a string is declared, you cannot change it. Okay, the only way we can change our string is we have to assign it to a new variable. Okay, so we have forward indexing as well as reverse indexing like we had in our list, and the slicing and dicing work similarly to our list for the strings. All right, so let's see some of the functions and declaration of a string. Now string can be declared in two ways. First, we can write string name, and then we can just write using double quotes ABC, or we can use single quote also, ABC. So both of these method will be right. Okay, I have to use single quote. So both of these method will be right. Either use double quote or use single quote. Alright. So let's create two strings using single quote and one using double quote. So S1 using single quote ABC, and S2 with double quotes DEF. Let's print S1 and S2. Print S1, print S2. So let's run it. So you can see that both are the valid ways. You can use single quote or double quote. Okay. Now, if I will write S1 plus S2, what it is going to do is it is going to concatenate both of my strings, meaning that if this is my ABC and this is my DEF, my plus operator is going to combine both of these and make a new string ABC DEF. Okay, so that's what my plus operator do for strings. So let's run it and see. Yeah, you can see ABCDEF when I use my plus operator. Okay, in Python there is also possible to use multiplication operator. If I will do this, then what it is going to do is it is going to multiply my strings 5 times, S1 string 5 times. So let's see. Yeah, you can see ABC has been multiplied 5 times. So this is how we can multiply our string. Now we have discussed concatenation and multiplication of string. Now, most important thing, that is slicing. ABC, DEF, chi. Okay, so we have created a bigger string. Now I'm going to write the indexes. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. I'm going to tell you what slicing is now. So please bear with me. 8 minus 1 minus 2 3 minus 4 minus 5 minus 6 minus 7 minus 8 minus 9. So let's say if I want to first let us access some specific elements. So let's say I want to access third index. So I will write square bracket and then pass third index. Okay? This is giving me D. You can see at third index we have D. Okay, let's use 7. At 7 we had H, so it is giving me H. Now use some reverse indexing. Let's say minus 8. It is giving me B. As you can see, at minus 8 we have B. Let's say minus 4. So it is giving me F. You can see at minus 4 we have F. So that's how forward and reverse indexing works. Now slicing and dicing. Now if you have read about or the list, set and tuple, then you may understand what I'm going to tell you now. So like that, list and set, how we use first, we write the name of our list, then square bracket, then starting index, then stopping index, and then some step. Okay, so slicing here works similarly. We write the index at which we want to start slicing our string from, the stopping index up to which we need to slice. So for example, if I want to slice this CDE substring, what I'm going to pass is 2, and then at what element up to which I have to slice fifth element. So I will get CDE. So let's try to slice this CDE substring. So 2 till 5 to 5. So we get CDE. Let's take another example. Let's say I want everything after the second element. So see second, and there is no stopping index. Go till the end. Okay, you can see C D E F G H I, C D E F G H I, everything after second element. Let's say I want everything from the start till my sixth index, meaning I want this A B C D E till G. So not provide any starting element, and I want till sixth element, so I will write up to 7. I need every element, so it's going to give me this substring A B C D E F G. So let's run it. Okay, so we got this string. Now let's suppose I did something like this, colon and colon. So what it's going to do is give me entire string. Provide any starting point, I didn't provide any ending point, and I didn't provide any step. So if I do this, then you can see it entire string. Won't it be easy that I will just write S1 instead of writing this square bracket colon and colon? Okay, this might not be helpful right now, but if I will try to teach you step, then this will be very helpful. Let's say I write 2 here in the step column and run it. So I got A, C, E, G, I. A, C, E, G, I. Now you can see something that every second element is being printed. So that's what my step variable do. It tells me at how many steps we need to skip. If I have not written anything, that it means that it has one step only. So that's how it works. And let's say if I, instead of 2, I have written T, so it's going to give me every third element. You can see we got A, D, G, every third element, third element, third element. Okay, now with this we have some interesting thing. What if I will write -1 here? Reverse indexing is possible, so reverse steps should be possible, right? So if I will do this, then what I will get? Let's run and find it. So we got reverse string. So this is also one way by which we can reverse our string. Okay, we use reverse steps from starting till end, go in reverse -1 steps. So this is one way we can reverse our string. Alright. Now some functions for our string that we can use. S1 dot upper. Now from the name you can easily guess what it is. Okay. So if I will run this, it's going to give me all the elements in uppercase. Okay. But if I will write S1 now, what it is going to give me? Just think. Okay. So this S1 dot upper returns me a string with all the uppercase letters in the string. Okay. It does not change my original string. You can see S1 will remain the same. This is after using my upper function, and this is my original string. Original string hasn't changed, but if I will try to store it somewhere, let's say here, then we will have some variable at which upper variables are stored. You can see, yeah, S2 has now capital A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Okay, so similarly we have also a lower function. If we have a function to convert everything to uppercase, then we have a function to convert everything to lowercase. So same thing here, converted everything which was in capital to everything in lowercase. Okay, so similarly this does not change my original string. You can see int s2, it's going to give me all capital letter. All right, you can see this upper function and lower function does not change anything. They just return string in uppercase and lowercase. Okay, but this uppercase and lowercase function we are not going to use in our coming questions. Instead of that, we are going to use some interesting method using Unicode. So let's remove it. Now let's write another string, s2 string with some spaces. Let's say abs. Now let's put some spaces. Okay, so this is my new string, print s2. Alright, this is printing me this random regenerated string. Now I'm going to use split function. Now what this function does is split entire string according to some character. Okay, and what it does is put it in a list. For example, if I use s2.split and I haven't passed any character in it right now, so what it is going to do is it will split this entire string on the basis of spaces and convert them into a list. Alright, you can see that after abd we have space, so we got one element as abd. J was separated by spaces, so J is a single character. Similarly, DKS, DKS. Now ADKS space ADKS is one element and then ADK. So every element which is separated by space is a new element in my list. If I will pass some character, let's say I will pass K. So what it is going to do is it's going to divide this string on the basis of K. Let's run it. Yeah, you can see ABD space J space D, and we got K, so it was separated. Then space S space ADK, so we got K, so it is separated, you can see. And then S space AD, S space AD here, and then space SJD, SJD, and after K we have empty, so it is showing empties here. So this is how our split function works. Split function is going to be very useful in taking multiple inputs when we use input function. Okay, how we are going to do this, we are going to discuss in later questions. Alright, so I think I have discussed all the important functions and all the important properties of the string. So I hope you understand the topic of string in the Python. So if you understand it, then it's a good thing. And if you like this video, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the Pepcoding channel, because we try to bring all the content for you free of cost. So that's all for this video. See you in the next one.